Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is the first day of October 2022. I'm going to give you all a big idea as to where I think Bitcoin is going to go. You guys can see, let me zoom in on this price chart. You all can see that I was anticipating the price in Bitcoin to go lower, right? That hasn't happened since I did my video on September the 26th. Now, I'm seeing some signs off of the price chart that the next big move to occur in Bitcoin may actually be to the upside. What do you all think? Let's talk about it. If you guys appreciate my videos and my content, hit that like button, share the video, and also subscribe here to the channel, because one thing that I do is I give you all predictive content as to get ideas to where the market's going to move so that we can sit back and allow the market to come to us. You guys want to learn more? You guys at least want to know about it? Then go ahead and follow me here on this particular platform. Now, as I did the video on September the 26th, 2022, I was looking for Bitcoin to go down, and I told you all on that particular video, I was like, hey, if the price in Bitcoin maintains itself above that horizontal line, which you all can see, which is right here, then we might need to come in and readjust the idea of seeing Bitcoin go a lot lower in price, right? Well, we got a little bit more information now. You guys can see that literally that has occurred, that the buyers into the market in Bitcoin has done a successful job at keeping the price elevated. They don't want to let the price fall below this $18,400 price. We can all see that. Now, let's see this though, because we are starting out on a brand new month. So let's look at the monthly chart for Bitcoin, and we all can see that everything is not kosher. Everything else is not rainbows and cupcakes. Looking at this on the monthly chart in Bitcoin, we still have some weakness here. So this up move that I'm talking about in Bitcoin may not even last that long, because on the monthly chart, that is definitely weakness right here. So we might see Bitcoin go up 1 day, 2 days, maybe 3 days, and then the market will take another dump to the downside. You guys can see it's been 4 consecutive months that the market price in Bitcoin has elevated its price above 17,500. This literally tells us that this is where the market is buying, right? Now, seeing that the sellers are still here, the buyers may get tired and eventually get out the way so the market can continue to fall down. That is what we need to get prepared for, at least on a monthly time frame. What about on the 3 months? Let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin on the 3 months chart. You see that here too. The last 3 months in Bitcoin, the market wasn't able to successfully trade outside of this downtrend line. It traded up there, but it got rejected. Price came down and closed where we started July the 1st, 2022. So the last 3 months were the market's ability to try to bring in demand and interest and allow the market to trend higher. But in the conclusion of it, it wasn't good. So from a long-term perspective, i.e. the monthly time frame, the 3 months time frame, Bitcoin is still weak. Okay. Here it is on the 3 weekly chart. Everything is hinging on this horizontal line. We break this horizontal line in Bitcoin, be prepared for the market to go down. I'm just saying, I'm here to give you all a heads up to be prepared for these type of events, because everyone else, once Bitcoin falls 15-20%, then they're going to create the content and the video and say, yeah, this is why Bitcoin fell. But it doesn't benefit us, giving us the information after the market has already moved. That's not giving us any edge. It doesn't give us a competitive advantage. We need to know ahead of time so that we can take the necessary adjustments, precautions, so we can at least be alleviated from that massive move to the downside. Here's Bitcoin on the weekly, 2 weeks. Now, let me see what we have on the hourly chart, because like I said, it's kind of like a split. The long-term basis, Bitcoin is weak. Short-term basis, we're seeing buyers entering the market. Let's see what we got on the hourly chart. Okay, so here's Bitcoin on the 3-hour chart. You guys can see that not too much is going on here. We did see this 1 3-hour price bar right here to where the volume also came through. See this? But the market did not capitalize off of it. We came right back down. So that is indicative of this is where sellers are positioned, just like this prior area up here. So the market in Bitcoin, really for us to become bullish, we'll have to see price break above $20,000. First thing. Okay. Let's see what we have here on the 7-hour chart. And this is how that 7-hour price bar looks to confirm that up there around $20,000 is where the sellers are positioned because the market in Bitcoin dumped. Okay. So we really should not be bullish into the market in Bitcoin until we see price massively break $20,000. We have to see this. Okay. Now, after the market had dumped on this 7-hour price bar, you guys can see that the market reaction hasn't been that massive. Like the market had taken it quite well right now. Maybe it might occur tomorrow to where we'll see Bitcoin take a massive move to the downside. What do you think? Bitcoin on the 5-hour. See, the things that I'm seeing here on hourly chart is that we should see the continuation of Bitcoin's price going up, and we're not seeing that. All of this high volume that's coming in on these market moves higher, we see the price come right back down. We don't want to see that if the market is really bullish. If the buyers are really buying, we don't want to see the market shoot up and then it comes right back down. That does not assist us into becoming more bullish. Okay. Here's Bitcoin on the 3-hour chart. You guys can see that the market has tried. Like, I give the market credibility to where it's due, that it's trying to trend higher. But every time we see the market run up to $20,000, $20,200, it gets rejected and come back down. And it looks as if the market's going to try it again. So the market process of us really get the confirmation of price going up, it is ongoing. It's still here. Okay. It is still here. Whenever you look at price charts, your main focus should be on the type volume that comes in that's glaringly obvious, that stands out. We need to pay attention to these type of bars because we need to shift up and see what type of price action occurred off of that volume. And like I'm telling you, we haven't seen the market off of all this volume. We will suspect if it was truly bullish, the market would have trended higher off of that volume. We would have seen the market in Bitcoin do something like this, right? If it was truly bullish. But instead, after we receive all of this volume, price is coming down. So that tells us that majority of that volume was selling. Somebody really tried to get up out the market in Bitcoin on that move. So what I'm getting at is that we have maybe today, tomorrow, maybe beginning of Monday to see if the buyers are still here. Because as of right now, they're doing an eye job. It's okay. It's like 50-50 between the sellers and the buyers. But the long term is where the weakness is still being seen. So what I'm going to do in this particular video is the big price move that I'm anticipating Bitcoin to occur is going to happen to the downside. Yeah, so I'm not going to change my price prediction, even though I can tell you that on the shorter time frame, we are seeing some strength buying in the market. Now, I will become more convinced that the market's going to go higher in Bitcoin once the market really breaks $20,000, $20,200 on strength. So that might happen today, it might happen tomorrow, and then I'll say, all right, cool. We now got confirmation that the market move in Bitcoin is going to be to the upside. But I haven't seen that yet, so I'm not going to tell you all about it. Give me your thoughts though. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.